Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, and we are moving into the fourth and what appears to be final of our Series 2, 2025 Top Series 2 baseball, to be a little more exact. A little bit of a showdown that we're doing here, a review across all the different retail products. If you haven't seen previous weeks, we've done fat packs, we've done hangers, we've done blasters. Now we're up to megas. I don't know if I'm going to go for the collector's boxes, super boxes, whatever they're calling them nowadays. I'm definitely not going for any of the Fanatics boxes or Fanatics Fest boxes because they're way too expensive. So this may very well be where our trip down Series 2 lane ends, if we want to put it that way. So only got 2 megas this time, just because Series 1 megas were really not great to me. So I just didn't really want to, spend the extra cash. Each one of these was 50 bucks and are still easily gettable on Target.com, and you can still find them in stores and stuff like that too. They're not hard to track down. Not as hard as Series 1. I thought Series 1 was definitely more difficult. But we'll have to do our usual trip around the box once we get all the packs out of these and see if there's anything interesting for us to look for. And then finally declare an ultimate winner. At this point, I believe hangers are still in the lead. Judging by the different comments and things like that I read, that appears to be the same. So I don't really expect that to change, but you never know. Sometimes megas can surprise you and give you something. I know with Series 1, they were yielding pretty much just a gold card. That's about the average of what I saw, which was right in line with a hobby box. And about half the price. I mean, a hobby box is what, about 90 bucks before tax? And these guys are about 50 before tax, so right around the halfway mark. But we'll keep the packs separate and just kind of go from there. Look for the exclusive 1990 Topps foil board inserts, same as Series 1. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of those. Chase Rare exclusive Megastar inserts, 224 cards. Assemble special insert sets, nothing that you can't find anywhere else. And once again for the Megastars. So it's pretty much it. That's all, like I said, with Series 1. It applies here as well. There's nothing guaranteed. There's no exclusives guaranteed in these boxes. You aren't guaranteed the Topps foil board. You aren't guaranteed the Megastars. So let's dive right in and see what we can come up with. We got Drew Waters, I believe was just sent down by the Royals. Shane Baz, still a little difficult to read. Logan O'Driscoll. We got Woodruff, Tenna, the New York Mets. Blaze Alexander. Elsfer Zulueta, possibly. Got something shiny coming up. Could be just one of the springtime stars, and that's what they're summer superstars. Rafael Devers, no longer on the Boston Red Sox for those following along. Kumar Rocker, Trey Turner, and Grant Holman. Yep, Rafael Devers, the guy who is willing to help the Giants in any way possible, but wouldn't do the same for the Red Sox. It'll be interesting. I hope the details eventually come out about that whole thing, as it just seems very personal at the moment, very, kind of petty, catty, whatever word you want to use. Song Kim is a good rookie, and at this point we all know. Christian Javier, and we got backwards Andre Palante. It's that weird sand glitter parallel. Trey Turner, Bello, and Bader. So still nothing too out of the ordinary, but at least one parallel so far. That's a plus. Gotta count that. Austin Hayes. You got a Future Stars Sal Frelick. Jamer Candelario, Victor Scott, Spencer Bibbins, Wyatt Langford, Gold Cup, Jackson Jobe on the 1990. Awesome. Love that. hopefully he comes back nice and refreshed. Maybe we'll keep putting him out front here after his injury. O'Neal Cruz, Miranda, and Tomoyuki Sugano. It was pretty interesting to end on those two cards because I was just in Baltimore at this point a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was the Rays versus the Orioles. A very nice series. I'm happy to report the Orioles took 2 out of 3, so maybe one of the only bright spots for the Orioles this year, but I can say that I'm super happy that I was there and able to witness it and see some good offense, really, by both teams. It was a very offense-heavy series. Brendan Donovan on the rainbow foil. George Springer, absolutely killing it for the Blue Jays. Lenyn Sosa and Luke Weaver. Try to get through this pretty economically. I realize opening a couple monsters or megas, whatever you want to call them, is not something that one can do too quickly. I mean, I like to enjoy the cards, but as I've said before, I don't like to keep you guys for too long. I want to respect your time. Jackson Merrill, Ops Leader. I like that insert. Put that way over there. Junior Caminero, Jackson Jobe, Austin Hedges. I do like the Summer Superstars and the OPS Leaders. I think those are nice additions to the insert sets. Al Manzardo, Gonzalez, Javi Baez, going to be starting in the All-Star game, I believe, starting. Ooh, we get an auto. Look at that. Yober Diaz. On-card Diamondbacks auto. Didn't see that one coming. Look at that. Looks like his auto is just Yobi. Not numbered or anything. Don't know anything about him. I'll have to take a look. But always happy to get an auto. Rookie, veteran, or otherwise. So look at that. Awesome. Pete Alonso. And really with that one pull, did better than all of our mega boxes of Series 1, which I think I opened 3 or 4 of. So maybe Series 2 is better. Once again, if we go back to the old reliable that it's printed less than Series 1, in theory, you should get some more decent pulls. Mr. Birdsong. Yordi on the All-Star card. Love the 1990, I don't know, not reproductions, but with the new guys. Last pack, first half, so I realize we're at 9 minutes basically, so let's see if we can't speed things up a little bit. Maybe only call out some of the better names. Aiden Dana. Hideo Nomo on the All-Star card. Not a name you see too often, but he really broke some barriers when he came over in 96? I want to say 96, something like that. 95, 96. And had a decent length career, too. Mr. Lockridge. Heston Kjerstad. Bryce Teodosio, or something like that. Stars of MLB. No insert in this one. And we continue to move on. Kicking it off, Jose Siri, Justin Harris. The Mets that have been having some difficulties lately. Marcus Simeon, Sean Burke. Not a whole lot of bright spots for the White Sox. Adley, there we go. Awesome. Walter Pennington, Mason Miller. So, for those set builders out there, I've said it before, I'll say it again. These are definitely the way to go. You get an absolute ton of base. You get a shot at some nice inserts. And it's really just a cheaper way of you know, getting the base cards that you need to build your set. You know, it's like I was saying, you think about it, you can get 2 of these for the price of 1 hobby box. You're just not guaranteed anything, so you just got to remember. Summer Superstars, Yordi. Jose Altuve. Victor Robles. Down to 5. McClanahan. Connor Gillespie. Seiya Suzuki. Evan Williams. There's an Austin Wells Cup. Roki Sasaki, Stars of MLB. Box has definitely gotten a little bit more cold in the second half after the couple parallels and the auto in the first half. Ramon Urias. Salvador Perez. Blake Snell. James Wood, 1990. So 2 really solid 1990 parallels in Wood and Job. And there's Job. Wood looks like he's going to have a phenomenal career, barring injuries. He is an excellent, excellent player. Trent Grisham. Got Smith Shawver. Kyle Tucker, I believe, is also in the All-Star starters. Glaber, All-Star starter. Crochet and Soto. Got LeMahieu, Jimenez. There's Santander, the trader on the Blue Jays. And, oh, got one of those, I don't know what these are, two whatever. Soto and Lindor, which is the only one of that set that I have. So not the best luck there. Acuna and Kirby Yates. Last pack. And we're just going to throw it across the stage here. I think that means there's a little extra luck in there. When the pack gets you know, a little jumpy like that. It's just a signal that there's some good stuff. Kodai Senga, Wilyer Abreu, Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, got a couple turned over here. Paul Goldschmidt. Kyle Isbell. And it's nothing particularly different about it, I don't think. Actually, no, it's like foil. Look at that. Huh. That's pretty neat. I didn't know there was like a foil parallel. It's not numbered or anything. Huh. Not bad. I'm not really sure what to call it. We'll put it in a sleeve. Because it's also Bobby Witt, which easily one of the best players in the game. So not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad for one mega box. That much is for certain. Let's roll into mega box number 2. And I promise to pick up the pace from here. And maybe we'll even take the rookies out of here. Put them over here. Hopefully I won't knock them off the table as we go. It's always a very common possibility for me. What do you say? How about we open, I don't know, see how many packs there are. 16 packs, so how about we open 4 packs at a time. Got 3 and 4. Maybe we can do a little more sorting. All right, Dean Kramer pitched one of the games for my guys. I believe it was one of the wins. Mania, Future Stars, Ty Madden, Andrew Walters, Pink, non-numbered sand glitter, Andrew Walters. Not bad. At least it's a rookie that time. And then a regular sand glitter, Mickey Moniak. So a double parallel on that one. Let's tell you, parallels are coming out of this thing at a pretty good clip. It's still pretty hard, I would say, to go against the hangers, since they also guarantee you... Oh, there's one of the first pitches. I haven't gotten like any of those this year. But since you also get the built-in Diamante parallels, which I know we don't, or at least I don't use those to judge how good a product is, but it's still a shot at more parallels, which is ultimately what you want when things are so well printed. There's a gold card, and it is On the Go. Bedlam Comes to Queens. 666 of 2025. Won't tell anybody. But Yamamoto. So we end up getting a number. We didn't get a numbered card in the first one, surprisingly, unless I passed it over. We did get the auto, non-numbered. So I'd say that more than makes up for it. But Alex Bregman on the 1990. Spencer Strider. Thomas and Barnes. So 4 more. I move my stack on camera. Just, I've said numerous times before, I like to keep everything on camera. Even though personal openings, obviously, but I just never really want any accusations of any odd sorcery going on. Not sure, I lost count. I might not even be 4, but all right. So rookie, Carpenter, Future Stars. We have a Jairo Iriarte, rookie rainbow foil, Trey Turner, and Zardo, Schneemann, Summer Superstars, Mike Trout. See, once again, not shiny, so Bobby Witt's definitely like a pink parallel shine thing, which would make sense why it's not numbered, right? Most of the pinks are unnumbered parallels. A lot of stuff we've seen already here, really. Nick York for the Pirates. Will Wagner. Future Stars, Andy Pajes. Ooh, American League All-Star Bo Jackson. Imagine getting something like that signed. That'd be awesome. Castellanos and Gustavo Campero. All right, opening some more. We got 1, 2. Three and 4. And we have one last batch of 4 to go through. Overall, at least so far, pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. Much more impressed than I thought I was going to be. I should probably say that. It's my man Adley. I really thought these were going to be another dumpster fire, which is pretty much what I considered Series 1 to be. Although at some point it would be really nice to pull one of those Megastar inserts. I don't think I've ever even seen one in person. Just seen them on Reddit and etc. It's Cobb. We have our OPS leaders, this time Corey Seager. We have 14 and 25 out of today's opening. Nasty Nestor, Kevin Alcantara, I believe it's Alcantara. Gordon Graceffo. Aguar. Dominguez, Future Stars. A turned over Alec Marsh. What did it say? Another sand glitter. Yes, it is. Another sand glitter. This pile. Hunter Brown having an excellent year. Pete Alonso slowed down a bit, but still having a nice year. Caden Dana is our 1990. Jacob Wilson, excellent stars of MLB. Montaz Yepes. So last 4. And we'll get you guys on out of here before we waste too much of your time. But I do appreciate it as always. Let me know in the comments how you guys have been getting on with Series 2. If you've been building sets, if you've had some really awesome pulls. I'd love to hear what your best pull was, favorite pull. It's not too long. We'll be seeing Chrome, which I'm not excited for the price tags, but we'll see what we'll grab when the time comes. It'll probably just be retail stuff. And then we'll have update towards the end of the year. Roki Sasaki. Evan Lux. Bruhan. Riley Green on the stars of MLB. Another all-star. Donovan, Troy Taylor. Cal Raleigh, the big dumper. Love that nickname, man. Joe Parker. Got another Summer Superstars, Dylan Cruz. Once again, just a standard one. Wyatt Langford stars. Joyce Isbell Savale. Paul Goldschmidt. Shota Imanaga. Griffin Conine. Corbin Burns. Another sand glitter. Ben Joyce. Or no, apologies. Read the rainbow foil. Could not get that out of there. Shohei Ohtani. And we're coming to the end here. Anything left in this guy? Mike Trout All-Star insert. And that's gonna do it. So I gotta say, this was honestly impressive. If you're looking at this from a sheer parallel perspective, you have all these. I think you gotta count the Bobby Witt that we have here. That's a parallel. The gold's a parallel. So we should put in a sleeve right quick. Being the only numbered pull. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 parallels. So roughly an average of 5 parallels per box. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, if you figure it out price-wise, it is about, say, $10 a parallel. Whereas you can go get go get yourself a hanger for 12 bucks, 13 bucks in some places, and you're going to get the 2 Diamante, I think it's 2 Diamantes, and then you're going to get, you normally get at least 1 more parallel, so I want to say you're going to get at least 2 in that price range, possibly 3. So it's still going to be definitely the better bang for the buck. But we also ended up pulling an auto, which didn't see that coming. Didn't pull one from any of the others. So I'm going to put this one firmly in spot number 2. I think it's behind the hangers, definitely better than the blasters, and definitely better than the fat packs. But you guys let me know in the comments down below where you rank them. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. But besides that, we're going to go ahead and get you on out of here. I don't want to waste any more of your time, as I've said time and again at this point. If you could head down below, click the subscribe button, click the like while you're there if you want more content just like this. We are going to have a lot more baseball content coming up. It is kind of the main focus, but obviously we do wrestling, we do football, and etc., etc. Card show pickups, all that kind of stuff. So we'd love to have you along for the ride. We put out videos every Monday and Friday. And last but not least, I want to say it every single time, just thank you guys. Thanks each and every one of you. Every time the subscriber count goes up by like 1, it's just a really cool feeling. It's the fact that somebody takes the time to do that and watch your content and stuff. It's just, and it's really just, as I've said before, a creative outlet to help with my obsessive compulsive disorder. So it's just really cool that others kind of identify with it and find it entertaining and fun and etc. That's really all I'm going for, man. It's just fun. There's no real seriousness to it. I mean, I just love collecting sports cards and making these videos for you guys out there. So thank you. Thank you very much. With that said, we'll get you on out of here, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.